We were a bit apprehensive when we first moved back about what it would actually, the reality would be like to find work. My boss in the UK had been very kind to send a whole heap of emails to prospective employers on my behalf, endorsing me, which was nice before I'd even left. But there didn't seem to be much around. There were lots of people willing to meet with me, and that was an excellent way to start networking actually, because I had instant contacts, but no work was that forthcoming initially for me. It's a lot easier for Chris, I think.
Yeah, I had a different experience. I mean, I was worried too. I'd done the whole, canvassing of jobs before leaving the UK, gone on to the job seeking sites and had a look, and that sort of thing wasn't looking very promising. There wasn't much there, but we'd made the decision that we wanted to go to Tauranga, and it was just going to be a case of moving there and finding what we could work-wise. But as it turned out, I had a job offer, I think, within about 2 weeks of moving here, and it was, probably a bit of good timing as well, but I found that a lot of places don't actually advertise on job sites and things like that. It tends to be through recruitment agents just locally on the ground, and so it looks a lot worse than it really is. And so when I got here and I handed my CV in to a couple of agencies here, they pretty much straight away had a couple of things I could put in for, and obviously that overseas experience was a real plus on the CV. And of course that's got to become, with my kind of work anyway, I found that employers were a little bit apprehensive that you'd just come back, you might not be keen on staying put, you might still want to do a bit of travelling, you might jump at the first opportunity to move to Auckland or Wellington or something. So letting them know that you were here to stay was very, they were very happy to see that, and yeah, so my experience was pretty, luckily, very easy. It was really quite good.
I found work within about 5 weeks, which felt like an eternity to me at the time, but I just picked up some contract work through a recruitment agency, and then used that as an opportunity to earn some money and look for a permanent position at the same time. So I don't think I had a gap then between starting my role that I'm currently in then, so it worked out really well. But yeah, definitely recommend temping as a kind of interim measure for anyone in a field that perhaps isn't as focused as software development.
Yeah, I definitely think that the first step would be to get yourself known to at least 1 or 2 recruitment agencies here. I went with Personnel Resources, give them a bit of a plug, they did well for me. Well, it was good. But they were very good. I emailed them my CV before we flew over, and had a meeting lined up for when I got here. And yeah, they were very good. And as I say, there was something in the pipelines pretty quick.
And the other thing that's been really useful right since the get-go is just getting involved in the Young Professionals Network and Sustainable Business Network for my field. Just the opportunities to have regular catch-ups with people in that sector and with a range of different contacts. That was one of the best things we did, wasn't it? Just
I think
got
so.
straight into those. So.
Maybe not everyone will find this, but I found that salaries were not quite at the same level as you'd expect. But then, comparing London to Tauranga, you're never going to get an equal sort of a salary mix.
And we could have moved to Auckland or Wellington.
Yeah, and I would have had a better salary there perhaps, but obviously the cost of living goes up again as well. So.
And you don't have the lifestyles.
No, that's right. We felt that this was probably as good a balance as we could get.